Hey, what's up? Okay. Can you hear me? I think so. Hey, everybody. How's your Saturday? Everyone's names are green in the chat. That's going to be tough to read. I gotta figure that bot out. Oh well. At least I could see the text. The text is clear. It's hard to see who says it. So, I have some great news about this heat wave. Have an air conditioner. Right there. It's on right now, and I have noise canceling and a noise gate on, so hopefully it doesn't interrupt the quality of my voice. So quality leveling voices. Remember on Tuesday I had a cough, which gross. I still do. Apparently I got a cold during a heat wave. So the week has been crap. Feel like I'm on the other end of it. That's good. If I get my coughs real bad, I'm just gonna mute the mic so you guys don't really have to deal with it. But yeah, great news. I got an AC unit. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Especially during a heat wave. I got a few things I want to just run over before we get into like some of the main paints that we're going to do today. So I'm going to show you the paper mache thing again. I think it's really cool. It's how to make kind of a snow effect. This is something I made a while ago. I haven't used recently because it's falling apart. Glue that back together. Because my players have been in like another plane of existence, so I haven't been using them. But day of the month kind of thing. It sits on my DM screen, like so. So I can see the day of the month and the moon shape, or in words. And then my players see day of the month, which my months are 28 days because I want to use one disc. And they see the shape of the moon during that month. Kind of fun. And then the color, each color is a part of a week. Fun little thing I made. And then the other one is time of day. So I can track the time of day if I ever need to, like, or want to. It's a nice visual to kind of help paint the picture in the players' minds. Then something came in the mail, guys. Tokens. These are corpse tokens. So let's say my players kill some baddies on the battlefield. I like the idea that the bodies are still there, but I don't want to keep the minis on there. I like removing the mini, right? The feeling of removing the mini kind of lets the players know that, like, hey, you did it. And then placing these tokens down, kind of video game like. There's a little, like, icon telling you that there's a dead body there. I think it's cute. And it's a very nice visual. Paper mache snow actually cold. I mean, the way to do that would be wrap this up in baking paper, and so that way you have a thin layer of a sheet of the shape, and then use hot glue to make dripping ice effects. And because you're on baking paper, it's easier to pull it off. And then you can paint those and then tack them on here as you'd like. That's one way to put ice. Then I have inspiration points. Something to hand out. I saw these, I really like them. Have a good sound to them. I don't know if you can hear them. I don't know if the mic is communicating it right, but it has a nice poker chip sound. If anyone knows that kind of a sound, it's a real satisfying sound. Yeah, because the thing I like about the 5.5 rules is you get a point of inspiration when you have a critical success or critical hit. And if you have one already, because you can only have one at a time, you can pass one off to another player. It really makes it easier to hand out inspirations, especially during big boss fights and combat and stuff. Obviously, you can still hand them out whenever you want, but you at least have some mechanical motivators to do so. So I was like, oh, these are really great, and I really like the rule, so let's get some. The sounds pogs? Oh yeah, pogs! Yeah, it does sound like that, actually, now that I think about it. Good, that's a good sound, yeah. So yeah, I wanted to share that. Those were kind of cool stuff. And I got an AC. Haven't had an air conditioner. I mean, an armor class in a long time. Alright. So, the title of the stream says Hot Desert Elementals. So we can either do Hot Desert Elementals or we can do Windows. Windows or Hot Air Elementals? We'll eventually get to the other, but what sounds like the better idea? Got one vote for Elementals. Any counter? No? Alright. Slow motion. Elementals. Alright. And I open my own case. There we go. So again, these cases are made by Cobalt Keep. A C for Cobalt, as in the color. I'm gonna tweak these guys. I'm gonna tweak these guys up a little bit. They look great, but I think a little touch up is fine. And these guys need a whole paint job. So we'll start with these and get them as close to these. I'm using bad English. We're gonna start with the imps and get them to match the medium and the large elementals as close as possible, and then we'll start blending them together with some touch-ups. Feel free to sit back, relax. Have a good Saturday. How's your week? Let me know. Nice. How long into the campaign are you? Exciting. Well, best of luck. Remember to embrace the chaos. I am currently just making Charizard. So the idea is to get this hot orange into all the base cracks. But once I start doing more sandy, deserty colors, the heat comes through. Anyone else's nose itches? Stop thinking about me. My nose itches. Weird. I don't know when that happened. While we wait for those to dry a bit, clean up some brushes with a good old brush cleaner. Get the brush in there. Kind of work it in there to kind of break down any of the paint or color that's stuck on the brush. Too aggressive though. Splash it in some water. Go at it again. And slowly work it out. Getting the green off really well. Anyone see that Pinocchio trailer? Or the Little Mermaid? I think my only complaint with the Little Mermaid trailer is can't see anything. I know it's early VFX, but like, that's colorful. It's the bottom of the ocean. Hope they lift up the blacks and the shadows, then add a little bit more saturation underwater. Unless they're trying to go for underwater is dull and above the land is fantastical because of the main character's perspective. That's interesting. Pinocchio trailer. It's weird that the whale has teeth. Really weird seeing a photoreal blue whale with sharp teeth. Very weird. Fine, it's just odd. Then kinda Pinocchio doesn't feel real because he has the cartoon effect of the eyes moving and stuff because they're just painted on. And so the VFX of Pinocchio and Jiminy Cricket don't feel real or feel fake, whereas the VFX for the other characters are like really good. It's a super interesting feeling. It's probably going to be super fun to watch. I remember when the live action Lady and the Tramp came out. Everyone was kind of shooting it down. When I sat down to watch it, I loved it. I think the live action one was better than the cartoon one. Brush is a lot cleaner. Dry. Desert yellow. Oh, hey, Ali. Enrique, hey, what's up? Alright, it's Charizard. Okay, Ali. Alright, so we have still some of the orange popping through. But we have a lot of the desert sand covering a lot of the but I think this looks really nice. I'm going to keep going with it on a little bit more, but we'll let it dry so I can put a second coat on it. Here's back to back. You really can't tell, I think, in the lighting. Yeah. A little dark. Step by step, we'll get there. Where do these screws come from? Huh. Yeah, that's exciting. What in Warhammer are you going to paint? might look like I'm just like quickly doing this sloppily, but these are just the base coats and layers, and the details will come. So I'm just like getting through making those layers work. That sounds super cool, KMC. Make sure to share some photos when you get through it on Instagram. I'd love to see it. These are clearly going to end up looking a little different. I think it's some shading that I add. Gotta wait for it to dry a little bit. Meanwhile, white stick. Clean water. I remember I got a whole thing. PVA glue and some water. Good old water. There you go. Put it in the Discord. This brush is dirty. Brushy. Do love my cheapo brushes. KMC, you're changing your name way too much. That's so funny. There we go. No! Paper mache. There to dry. Get rid of this. Move back to the elementals. That's more strong tone in the male. brush. A little bit bigger, easier to pat around. Now it's getting that brown quality. Which makes it a little bit more earthy. That's brown. So clever. There we go. Hey, Wim Bravo. Wash. Pour now. I do like how bright the not washed one is. So we're gonna, and that's the thing about these ones too, the bigger ones too, is we're gonna bring back some of that bright color. Sorry. Bump the mic. Just to speed up the drying process just a little bit. So they're matching a lot more. Arid earth on this guy. Actually, I should put some elven flesh. The bridge between arid earth and desert sand. Elven flesh. Speaking of elven flesh, who's been watching Lord of the Rings, the show? Come on. It's a D&D channel. Come on. Somebody. Oh, you're gonna love the show. The show is so good. Really well written, directed, production design. Oof. Blast. Alright, so I'm gonna put elven flesh on this thing. Ooh, that's a nice touch. Subtle. A little bit of that classic yellow in there. I didn't really get into the boys. I watched one episode, not the pilot. I thought the third episode was the pilot. So I watched the third episode. I was like, oh, I get it. I'm like, I'm not sure. I'll probably get back into it eventually. It's not my show for now. I have an elven flesh dry brush. So good. looks sandy compared to this guy. The elven flesh goes so far. It's really nice. Dry brush, desert sand, top of imps. Again, you didn't see anything. These ones. These ones are from Cobalt. Cobalt Keep. Same places I got these cases. They have a little magnet at the bottom for these little magnet case bases. Snap in. They both have a teeth and a magnet. And then this one is Citadel. Has a grip on the outside instead. Super helpful. You can also just put tack on the back of a medicine bottle. Cobalt Keep as in like cobalt the color, so C, not K like the dragonkin. Important distinction. I am going to the gym. I haven't been going to the gym in the last 2 weeks because the heat wave, because I have to walk to the gym. But thank you for noticing. What helps eating my calories for the first time. You guys will follow me on Twitter. Over the last month has been the first time in a really long time I've been actually eating the amount of calories I'm supposed to be eating. So going to the gym and stuff has helped actually fill in my shirts and stuff. I feel pretty good about it. I feel great. You got a long way to go. I feel great. Thank you for noticing. Now KMC is dead forever. You killed him, Orange. You killed him. You know you were the last person to see KMC alive. Just admit it. You know what I really like to watch on YouTube? Those videos about people who move into abandoned or old buildings as a couple or family. And it's just essentially the video is a montage of when and how they rebuilt it and made it their own home. Those videos are so great. If I was to do that, my personal channel would just be that. Alright, it's another day. I'm picking up wood and dirt. Gonna get this living room made. One of these days. Keep hitting the mic with the back of my brush. Sorry if that's making a sound on your guys' end. They look a little bit more cohesive. You can tell just like standing back and kind of seeing that color-wise they all kind of generally match in that gray area. Thanks, Bravo. Yeah, I finally have some armor class. Keeps me protected. Alright, let's get the arid earth. Big guy. The big one I got from Reaper Minis. This medium-sized elemental. I got Whiz Kids, and then the 3 Imp Earth Elemental I got 3D printed from Etsy. There's a really good fire one, water one, earth one, and air one. I know in D&D the imps are a little bit more different. They're like the in-between elements. I don't care. Yeah, I know. The AC could cause my coughing to get worse. But during a heat wave, I'm willing to take that risk. Because my cough got started during the heat wave without an AC. That's good advice. very earthy, very deserty. Go back and get some of the gems. Yeah, they blend. Perfect. Take that. Hey, Tyler. How's it going? How's your Saturday? One downside from the Citadel. Grip. Leaves a part of the mini covered. You have to go in and pack that up. Cool is if you look at the mini from the top, it looks like sand. You go under the bottom, you can start seeing that red, those early coats pop through. Really nice. Doing well. Trying to get over a cough and a kind of a cold. Standing next to the AC makes me feel hot when it's not running. That's funny. I haven't had an AC for like years, so I forget how to live with it. I really like them as they are. Put some lava, bright orange crystal effects on them. I think that'd be fun. Yay, it worked. Yeah, this is a Earth Elemental. Yeah, it's an Earth Elemental, and making it to be more specifically a desert one. That's awesome, Tyler. Can't wait to see it. Okay. So the orange crystals look really cool on this guy. But I think once it dries, it needs an arid earth highlight pass, just like dust build up on the crystals, like kind of like what happened when I actually put the dry brush on, but more intended. Now I'll just help the crystals stay popping, but blend in a little bit more. Oh. Orange nose. Nice and subtle. Don't come in. Oh yeah, I also have mud ones. And I painted them with like the mud effect paint. It was nice, shiny, and poop looking. And then I did a nice little dry brush on it. But yeah, I got mud little imps too. Super weird. Yeah, I can show you some. Look. I like this. All their noses are orange. Kind of funny to me. Be right back. So we got some fire elementals. The big ones again are from Reaper. Medium ones are Whiz Kids. And then here are the imp ones. And for those black edges. Still need to work on some of my water ones, but that's the Reaper water elementals. Some Whiz Kids medium-sized ones. And then there are the water imps, which are different than the mud imps right there. Different set of earth elementals, more gray rock. Still gotta paint one of the medium ones. Maybe not. favorite paint job, the air elementals. So in the front, you got the dirt buildup. On the back, it's just the wind. Again, Reaper, WizKids, 3D printed, Etsy. And the wind has a, I think a not gloss, so it's a matte finish. The fire, all the big ones, I still gotta do the little ones. The fire's supposed to have a glossy finish. And then the water's supposed to have a glossy finish, and the big ones do, and so do the muds. And then all the earth, I need to give a matte finish. Looking up reference on how to paint water and how to paint fire, very important. And then applying that to a 3D object, very difficult. So yeah. Got these guys, are they dry yet? Pretty close. I think once they're dry, I'm gonna do the arid earth pass. And I think that'll be it for the stream. It takes a while to get through painting. Thanks, Wormy. Yeah, that's about it, yeah. Seems dry to me. My eyes are up here. Okay. How many pieces? Maybe close to 60? Maybe 70? I'm just trying to get a very light, sandy highlight on the gems, so they feel a little bit blended in. How many that are unpainted? I don't know. Mostly there's these windows and bear skins, this marketplace, this house, that blacksmith shop, that rubble, some boss creatures down here. It's very few that I get unpainted now because of the show. I don't want to not have. I don't want to have unpainted minis for a stream that can just come up and get used. I would prefer to have painted minis, which we all do, and it's totally fine to have. That's pretty good. It's totally fine for normal games to have unpainted minis, and then you splurge and focus your time on the boss. I feel like if I'm gonna film the game, you know, you want to have nice painted minis. So I usually, like a lot of NPCs I've been getting lately and big monsters, I've been getting them painted, pre-painted. And then if I want to change them, I'll paint those up. Go. Just sandy enough blend, but still pop because of the orange. Ugh. Yeah, like I have an adult white dragon, one of the newer WizKids ones, right? I got it, super happy with it. Then I started just kept looking at its spine and how the paint looked. I'm like, I don't really like how this dragon looks as a white dragon. So I painted a white dragon, burnt through a bunch of my white and bone paint. It took me a couple days. Really sore, like there's a lot of surface area. But I really like the look of my white dragon now. Dude, I did this whole thing right off camera. Such a dick. Sorry. There they are. The orange is still there. It's just a little covered in sand. Yeah. Great. Nice little desert set. touch at the base. Magically transformed. No, this is the gray rock one. Let me show you the white dragon. Remember, one square is about the size of a person. Okay. This is as wide as my camera will go. Pretty big. This is not even the biggest dragon I have either. But these are big dragons. I really like the size of these dragons. Yeah, I went for... It normally has a black claws. I went for more of a bone claw. And then I also coated most of it with gray and then dark gray and then bone, skeleton bone color, and then white on top of that. So that way, if you look at it, there's occasional different shades of white because of the skeleton bone. But yeah. Mike isn't okay. I painted a little blue in the back of the throat because ice breath. Put the bone claws right here too. Yeah. The thing I really want to do is repaint my blue dragon. But this is the blue dragon as it came. Icon of the Realms whiz kits. These are official dragons. You can get these repainted. And honestly, you put this in front of your players, this looks dope. I don't like, when I look at the details, the mix of purple in there. I really like what's going on here on the flesh of the wings. The blending between blue and kind of a desert sand. It's really, really pretty. But they do put too much purple in there. And I think I can make something a little bit more interesting. How many dragons do I have? I have a white adult. These are adults. A white ancient or a white elder, which is huge. I wouldn't fit it on this table. I have this blue adult, and then I have a bronze adult. Both the bronze and the blue are lightning dragons. The difference is the blue dragon lives in the desert, the bronze lives on the coast and sometimes in the ocean. I'm really looking forward to getting an adult green, and really looking forward to getting the adult black. And of course, adult red. I need to get that. That'd be terrifying if I was this guy right here. Literally dead. But yeah, you can see the purple. I'm not a fan of the purple. I hesitate to get the elders or the ancient dragons. One, there's not that many out there. Or whiz kids, like super huge ones. They're really cool. But like the ancient red one's $400, and it's 2 feet tall because of its wings. It is not a priority for any game that I'm in. I don't know if $400 is worth, couple hours of lifespan. So I gotta think about that way in the future, but these adult ones are great. Normally adult ones I think are just slightly smaller than this, but WizKids kind of like made everything one size up when it came to dragons, and I really prefer it. I really like it. This is a lightning-breathing, intelligent super predator that can fly. I'm good. I don't want to deal with that. Oh, there is the silver dragon and the gold dragon, which in my lore, I prefer to have the silver be a Shadowfell and the gold be a Feywild. And then there is the brass, not the bronze, the brass. The brass, or is it the copper? I don't know if there is a brass dragon, but bronze dragon, coastal lightning. Copper dragon is usually acid, but it is usually one of the smaller dragons, and it lives in hillsides. It's usually a little trickster. This is fun dragon lore stuff. I'm a fan of it. So we got the elementals done. They look really good. Really nice seeing a full set. Well, I still gotta finish my water one. How about this? Tuesday, we'll wrap up my water elementals so you can see how I paint those. And then next Saturday, we'll start making some more wood terrain. Like wood rooms, like squares and halls and stuff like that. Squares and halls. Rooms and halls, squares and rectangles. Out of popsicle sticks. I think that's a plan. For me, that is terrifying. Architecture elemental. I mean, those are technically called golems or constructs. The difference of a construct and a golem, for those who don't know, golem is an old Hebrew word for guardian. So if you have a golem in your monster fight, that means it's a guardian of something. It's protecting something. It was made to protect X, Y, and Z treasure. Otherwise, it's just a construct. And in D&D mythology, how golems and constructs are powered is by the essence of slain elementals. So you capture an elemental, you drain it of its life force, and you use that elemental energy to power a construct. Funny, interesting fact about dragons. They are also part elemental. You can have the realistic dragon, which is, a creature, a beast, that just is a creature, like a dinosaur. Or you can go the magical side, where they were originally formed by elemental energy and took the form of reptiles. In that sense, they prefer genasi as their main source of food because of the elemental energy in genasi. That's an interesting magic fact. Or direction, whatever you want to call it. I also like the idea that dragonborns, just like normal dragons, sleep on gold. So like dragonborn beds or sheets are like laced with thin lining of gold thread. I think that's a fun thing.
I seek your pleasure.
79 degrees outside. Just not like a nice 79. It's like a thick, mucky swamp 79. You know what kind of 79 I'm talking about. Yeah. I mean, that was one of the ideas is like, why do dragons use their breath on their food, right? Well, we kind of can make sense of fire dragons. They burn and cook their food before they eat it. Why does an ice dragon breathe ice onto a creature before eating it? Because their digestive system, it's easier for them to digest a creature that is consumed by their elemental energy. It's easier to eat frozen food, easier to eat cooked food. Lightning would burn just as much as firewood. Acid, you know, melted food, easier for their digestive system. Cool thoughts. That's my TED Talk.
as we sleep in the darkness.
I'm gonna say, like I said, I'm gonna do Tuesday, we're gonna do water elementals. Saturday, we'll do some architecture. Sounds like a plan. Yeah. I'm gonna go take a nap. Relax for the rest of the day. Hope for the cough and the cold to kind of go away. Gotta be almost gone. Had it for a few days now. Probably go have lunch too. Should do that. All right. Thank you, everybody. It was really cool finishing up the desert elementals. Really, actually, looking at them, they're really nice. Really nice to have a nice set. You guys have a great day and a great weekend. I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye.